All right, let's take you to the story now. The battle of who will lead the Mangaung Metro in the Free State is not yet over. For now, an interim mayor has been elected. MK veteran Gregory Ntadisi replaces Papi Mokoena. A court order bans him from performing any mayoral duties. Now, our reporter Moloko Moloto is with Ntadisi at the moment to talk about his priorities. Moloko, the last time I spoke to a politician who had just come into office about what his priorities are, he told me he doesn't even know if he has a bar in his office. What is Ntadisi telling you?
Good afternoon, Masero. Well, indeed, in the Mangaung Metro, finally, they have an executive mayor, but it must be pointed out that he is in this position on interim basis. That, of course, follows the interim court order that stopped Mr. Papi Mokoena, who was elected with the help of the opposition parties sometime in April. And, of course, at that time, the ANC councillors, in their majority, were not in council. However, at that time, there were 7 councillors who had been expelled from the African National Congress, and they participated. So upon the election of Mr. Papi Mokoena, the African National Congress went back to court because those 7 councillors had been barred by another interim order. So the situation as it stands, last week the High Court said that Mokoena must step aside as the executive mayor of Mangaung until the matter is finalized in court. In other words, he's not in office as we speak. So last week, following that decision of the High Court, there was a special council meeting here in Mangaung that elected Mr. Gregory Ntadisi, a veteran of the African National Congress, as the interim executive mayor, and he joins us now. Ntadisi, thank you so much for your time. You yesterday announced 10 members of the mayoral committee on interim basis. For the people of Mangaung, when you are here on acting an interim basis, why must they believe that you are going really to change anything for them when they don't even know how long you would be executive mayor?
Well, let me first thank you and indicate that I am an acting executive mayor, and I've just appointed a 10 team existing of 7 women and 3 men. Our role is to make sure that we put systems in place and see Mangaung working. We do not have the MM, we do not have the HOD, and advertisement has been done, and we are now in the process of ensuring that we appoint the MM and move towards appointing the HOD of different departments. That will bring stability in Mangaung, in that our people must be serviced. And the interim period, which is 3 months, will see us fulfilling those specific tasks. We are also looking at the state of the city in terms of its cleanliness and the health hazard with regard to sewer spillages and the garbages that you see there, the potholes and other related services that our people are so much in need of.
Yeah. The truth is that you are inheriting a mess that dates back to many years back, and you are the 3rd executive mayor since 2021. What are the key issues that you found in this municipality since taking over last week?
Well, let me. Apart from what we are entering into as a project of ensuring the cleanliness of the city that's starting tomorrow, the element of ensuring that the administration of the metro is up to scratch is one critical issue that cannot wait to see any other time, but that we should enter into ensuring that it is done, ensuring that we encourage development and investment in the city, and mobilizing for the resources to come our way, and that will make this metro to be what it should be.
What is the status of finances here?
Well, given that the finances were not also healthy, the National Department sent an intervention team that is working with us in ensuring that we have a financial recovery plan that would reflect the finances of the city to be what they should be. Indeed, we have a problem with regard to collections. We have a problem with ensuring that the investment is not what it should be. So we need to build the capacity when it comes to issues of finances that the city should be what it should be.
The National Intervention Team is in place. It's been appointed by Cabinet, I think, last year or so. And they have certain powers. You, as the executive mayor, also have your powers. But are we not going to see a turf war here? You saying that you want to push a particular program and they saying it cannot work. How are you not going to be a lame duck executive mayor, only in office and no authority?
Well, let's put it this way. The National Intervention Team, appointed on the basis of Section 137, 135.7, it's helping us with the recovery plan, financial. And they are also being assigned to run as HOD, operating under our authority as the municipality. So there's no contradiction between what they are doing and what we are doing. We're actually working with them in harmony. They might have experienced some hiccups prior to us coming in, but we have since made sure that we bring them aboard. We work as one team. After all, we are one government. So there is a harmonious working relationship together with them.
But who will have the final say on matters that you as the municipality, between you and them as the intervention team, have to implement?
No. The municipality operates in its full powers, and I'm an acting executive mayor with full powers. Together with my interim team that I'm working with, we have got municipal endorsement and full powers. So they are a reinforcing force to our operation. They are not intervening and not taking decision for and on our behalf. We consult each other from time to time. We ensure that we do not trample on each other's toes, but I'm in authority and I'm exercising full executive powers.
Yeah, Papi Mukwena, the man who was holding this position you are now in for just a few weeks, is yet to file the papers in court. I understand that he is likely to file them by next week, Thursday. If he happens to win that court case, considering that here in Mangaung, the ANC, in terms of the numbers, they are below 50% since they expelled the 7 councillors. How confident are you that should there be another council meeting to elect the new executive mayor, you will come back? Where are you going to get the numbers as the ANC?
Well, let's start by saying we are 47 in council. I'm not playing number game. But we have our allied forces that we are working with in the council, the ATM and the AIC, and APA to a certain extent. We're working as a team in ensuring that the municipality should be what it is. And I think without even dwelling much into how Papi came into being, I think it was as a result of misbehavior of expelled councillors of the ANC to lead us to the council to where it is today, where we find ourselves in court and the battles being there. I am not going to also dwell much into it because the matter is sub judice. Safe to say, we do have our numbers on our side, and we do have those that we're working with, and there is an agreement. And the ANC is also working on coalition arrangement, which I think by the time we go to the council, it will actually be expressing how we should relate with one another.
All right. Gregory Ntati, the ANC veteran here in the Free State. He's also a member of the newly elected Provincial Executive Committee of the governing party, and he is in the position of executive mayor on interim basis.